Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Yozakon bin Zainuddin, matric number FIB 04250010, and this is my public speaking project. I am here to talk about what is depression and how we can recognize it and help anyone who see it. Imagine waking up every day and you have the big sense of loneliness and numbness in your heart, but you doesn't know what to do about it. And today I'm going to talk about how we can help you or anyone you know or even yourself that are fighting against depression, and I will help I will help. Shit lah. Let's begin with basic. What is depression? It is not just being sad or having a bad day, but depression is serious mental health disorder, one that affects how a person thinking all the time about themselves or their surrounding, and it will greatly impact their daily life. One hard thing about depression, it is unpredictable and cannot be seen easily. And the tough part is about depression, it doesn't have a clear cause. It can come because of a neurological problem, or about your sudden mood change, or even you just have a little stress, you can have depression. It all depends on how people react to it. So next, I will talk about why is depression dangerous. It is not physically be seen, so of course it is hard for you to see or even realize you have depression. Most of the time, people that have depression doesn't even realize they have depression, since they doesn't even know. They just thought, oh, maybe I am just in a bad mood today, maybe I am just tired. But no, it is more than that. People who are struggling with depression often have low self-esteem, because they will feel like they are being judged for the reason. For the reason is they have low stigmatism for in themselves. It is not even the worst part of depression actually. The worst part of depression is when it is go untreated. People that are scared to go to the doctors because of depression, they will often go to the part of destructive behavior such as substance abuse, self-harm, and even worse, suicide. Let's talk about how can we recognize and respond to depression. First, what can we do? How can we help before it is too late? Firstly, you can see on at the obvious sign, like the close friend of yours suddenly become detached with you and decide to be more isolated with themselves. There's a clear sign of depression that maybe there's a kind of change of behavior in depression. Next, you can be someone's safe space, such as lending an ear and listen to their problem. It is great if you can be someone's safe space since you have their trust, and with by having their trust, you obviously can help further than they can help themselves. And for the person who have depression and want to seek help but doesn't have any friends, you can always seek help online. There's a 24-hour suicide hotline in Malaysia called Befriended. It is very good for if you have a late night suicidal thought and you have nowhere to go. You feel anxious, but all your friends are already asleep, or your parents are already asleep too. You are scared. You cannot do nothing, and there's where Befriended will come to help. There will be an operator helping you, calming you down, or even send an emergency number, an emergency response towards your place if uh it is become out of hand. Um, just habis dah.
So, last but not least from me, let's remember depression is real. It is dangerous and it is often invisible. Today, we've talked about what depression really is, why it suddenly take life, and how we can help by noticing, listening, and showing up with compassion. Let me leave you with this. The next time someone say I am fine, don't just walk away, but look dead in their eyes and ask again. Sometimes that's the one moment of care could be the moment that save a life. And last from me, seek help and don't be afraid to find help at anyone. You may be scared to find help, but why you sh- why it going to it's not going to make the depression go away. So please, I beg to all of my audience, seek help. If you doesn't have anyone to talk about it, you can go to online. Malaysian have a 24-hour suicide hotline called Befriended. It is very helpful if you are having a rough time or you just need to find someone to talk with. And that's all from me. Thank you very much for lending me your time.